How's it going, everybody? It's your world champion here, and just a quick little update. I decided to go back to my old format for these videos, just because I realized I was actually doing synopsis of these arcs rather than reviews and things I liked and didn't like about them. So I think we're going to go back to the old format of talking about 5 things I liked, 5 things I didn't like, and an overall grade at the end. So that's just a little bit of housekeeping to start this video, but let's just dive right in. Here is the Itachi Pursuit Mission Arc, Part 2. So, Part 2 of the Itachi Pursuit Mission Arc is mainly just a big fight. Basically, it's Deidara versus Sasuke in this fight. But we get some other things in this. We find out that the Akatsuki now have the 3 and 4 tails Jinchurikis. The Leaf Village is trying to capture Itachi in order to get closer to Sasuke. We get Deidara's backstory involving how he got into the Akatsuki, his story with Itachi as well. Everybody's finding out about Orochimaru being dead at the hands of Sasuke. All this stuff is going on, and we even have some setup into the arc after this. So, yeah, that's just a little quickie of what this arc is about. So let's go ahead and dive in to 5 things I did not like in this arc. Number 1, Karin. Karin is a waste of space. I absolutely despise her character in the story as a whole. If there was ever anyone that was more useless in this story, it would be Karin. Yeah, she may be a good tracker, but really, it's her personality that really irks me. She's constantly berating Suigetsu for basically existing, and she only wants to be around Sasuke. It gets so annoying. It was annoying back when Ino and Sakura were doing it, but it's like, take those two, have them do the fusion dance, and you get Karin. I will say, she does have a clever moment in this arc, where she has Jugo summon some birds and ties ripped up pieces of Sasuke's sweaty clothes that she was just holding on to. Smart, yes. However, she was holding on to Sasuke's dirty underwear. That's super gross. She is the ultimate stalker type, and honestly, she's what drags Sasuke's team down hard. Let's keep the women-hating train rolling on as we get to another Sakura moment for number 2. Yep, all aboard, choo-choo. No, she has a moment in this arc that also kind of irritates me, and part of it was also from who she was with at the time. So, Sakura is walking down the street of this town with 2 of Kakashi's ninja dogs. They catch Sasuke's scent and are heading towards it. Not in a ninja way either. No, not stealthy. No, not at all. Just head on. Why? Why would you head straight forward to Sasuke, who has the power to murder you, you dumb bitch? You're not even trying to hide. You're just walking straight to the scent. Not only that, it's not only just that. They walk past Karin, who, if you recall, she has Sasuke's scent on her from his dirty underwear. And then they just keep walking away. The dogs even mention that the scent is receding. Why? Why not follow the scent in a ninja way instead of headstrong or head forward? I'm even losing my words from this, that this was just so stupid. Your mission is to not only get Itachi, but to also retrieve Sasuke. Why not follow the scent? Did Sakura's uselessness rub off on the dogs? These poor things with this useless dumbass with them. I hate Sakura so much. Okay, let's just take a time to breathe, relax. We'll get a little nitpicky with everything now instead of some hatred on two characters. So just breathe in, breathe out. Number three, Deidara playing with Sasuke. This is, again, just a nitpick, but I found it funny how Deidara, of all people, falls into the villain trope of playing with his opponent. He basically gave Sasuke plenty of time to study his jutsu and come up with counter after counter after counter after counter to all the explosives that Deidara had in his arsenal, and basically understand that he had an elemental advantage over Deidara. I just find it funny that in a world filled with ninjas, that, stealth is part of being a ninja, that these villains play with their opponents instead of just killing them. Deidara could have easily killed Sasuke if he just dropped a C4 on him. Just saying. So number four, again, just another nitpick, was that was very quick work of sealing the tailed beast that they had. So it took, what, 2-3 days to sail the two-tailed beast? So it seems like it took much shorter time to seal the 3 and the 4 tails. And the Akatsuki even had fewer members than before, from some of them dying to some of them just straight up leaving the sealing process. I don't know. I guess the ghetto statue gets stronger with each sealing? Sure, let's just go with that explanation. Number five, and the last thing I really didn't like about this arc, was just the confined space of everything. So, the goal of this arc is to find Itachi and in turn find Sasuke. Okay, a huge world to look for all parties, yet we are all in one location. What, did the barrier from their game of Fortnite start shrinking or something? Again, another nitpick, but come on. How is it that not only Itachi, but Sasuke as well just happen to be in the same area? For me, it's a little too convenient to be true. It's like we're all in a convenience store run by Kishimoto. Buy 2 shadow clones, get the third for free. That was a bad joke. I apologize. Here are some things that I liked in this arc. So the first thing I liked in this arc was Deidara's backstory. We get a brief look at the day when Deidara was recruited into the Akatsuki. He was ambushed by Itachi, Kisame, and Sasori. Sasori, from day one, seemed to hate Deidara, so good to see that continuity there. Deidara challenges Itachi to a fight because he doesn't like how he's pretty much looking down on him, and also because he's a stuck-up artist from a liberal arts college, so he needs to prove his art is better than all the art out in the world of art. Art! Deidara obviously loses this fight and is standing there in awe of Itachi, calling him art as he is perfectly standing in sunlight between 2 statues. It is probably the most perfect thing you'll see. But then Deidara takes this back and basically is in disgust towards Itachi, vowing to prove his art is the best of all the art. Cool seeing the reason behind Deidara, and basically what he wants to accomplish in his life. This is also shown with his eye that he has honed in order to see through the Sharingan as he fights against the Uchiha. That eye being the one that's behind that scope that he has. So, cool on you, Deidara. Great to see why you are the person you are, and basically what's striving you to be better than anybody else. Number two that I liked in this arc was the Konoha group that was tasked with this mission. We have a huge group going out to find Itachi and Sasuke from Konoha. We have Team Kakashi, led by Kakashi, which also has Sai, Sakura, and Naruto in it. And we have Team Kurenai, who are led by Yamato. Team Kurenai consists of Hinata, Shino, Akamaru, and Kiba. This is great because most of Team Kurenai, looking at you, Shino, haven't had that much to do in a long time, as well as in the story to begin with. I mean, the last thing that Shino had, canon material, mind you, was his fight against Kankuro. Been a while for you, Shino, so get on in there and do your thing. That is always one complaint about Shippuden that a lot of people have is the lack of side characters doing anything of note. But you gotta take what you can get, and seeing the good boy Akamaru getting some screen time warms my heart to no end. Number 3 is Sasuke's growth. So let's talk about this fight now. Sasuke versus Deidara. Finally, we're getting to see a bit more of Sasuke's growth, besides, fighting a dying snake man. Yeah, he still kinda punks Deidara and pushes him to blow himself up in the end, but he does use his big brain to create opportunities to turn the tide in battle. Not only that, but the Sharingan and Curse Mark are good tools to have in this battle. Without those two, Sasuke would have died easily to Deidara even before he saw the first jutsu. Sasuke even uses the summoning jutsu to summon Manda in order to escape the final blast that Deidara lets out. We have an actual death in this arc, guys. Nice knowing you, Manda. You did a great job being a summon of Orochimaru and Sasuke. So yeah, Sasuke survives his battle, heals up quickly because of Orochimaru is inside of him, and I immediately regret saying that last part. Number 4, Kabuto. We get Kabuto in this arc as well, and he has changed a lot since the last time we've seen him. Yeah, Kabuto has kind of been an enigma in this story. He's always been Orochimaru's right-hand man, and we never really get to see why he joined forces with him. Kabuto runs into Naruto's group and offers a peaceful gift. All the information him and Orochimaru had gathered on the Akatsuki. We also find out a little more about Kabuto here, stating that he never had anywhere to be, nor did he really know who he was. It was only thanks to Orochimaru that Kabuto found some place to be. Now that he's gone, what should he do? Simple. Make Orochimaru a part of himself. Neat. We find out that about a third of Kabuto's body has already been taken over by Orochimaru's cells. So he's basically becoming the next Orochimaru for the world. But we can dive deeper at a later date about Kabuto's character arc when we get older. Last thing I liked about this arc was Jiraiya leaving and the Toby reveal. So, yeah, two things to note in this entry. And yeah, I'm lumping them both together into number 5. Deal with it. First, let's chat about that Toby reveal. Last we saw Toby, he was caught in the blast that Deidara left off in order to kill Sasuke. We later cut to Pain and Konan talking to some shadowy figure, basically telling Pain that he's in charge of securing the Nine Tails. Then, lightning flashes, and it's not only Toby, still alive, but he refers to himself as Madara Uchiha. Bloody Madara Uchiha. A name we heard all the way back in episode 1, being name-dropped by the Nine-Tailed Fox himself towards Sasuke. Okay, so Madara's still alive, and he's got the Sharingan. Intrigue sparks, and honestly, back in the day when this was revealed, the theories were relentless, because there were many people that were speculating that Toby was Obito. But then we get this drop that he's Madara Uchiha. Whatever, we'll come back to that one. Then we have Jiraiya. He meets up with Tsunade and tells her he found out where the leader of the Akatsuki is, the Rain Village. He takes Tsunade out for some drinks, they get drunk, vomit in an alley, then go to the park to talk. This is a lovely scene. This whole episode here is just a lovely moment where they reminisce about Orochimaru, their past, Naruto a little bit, and even Naruto's parents get name dropped. Yes, it's only inferred that Minato Namikaze was Naruto's dad, but the fact that they brought him up and then talked about Naruto being more like his mom, name drop Kushina Uzumaki, nah, it's no big deal, Naruto's dad being confirmed to be the 4th Hokage or whatever. Okay, just drop that bomb while you're at it. But we end this arc with Jiraiya then betting his life with Tsunade, because she has really bad luck with bets, so that he comes back safe from the mission he's about to go on. Because he's going into the Rain Village alone to confront the leader of the Akatsuki alone. This is a suicide mission on Jiraiya's part, and Tsunade knows this, but she just looks on longingly as Jiraiya walks into the sunset. Ugh! My heart. It hurts. It hurts so much at this scene. Overall, this was a great ending to the Itachi Pursuit Mission Arc. Sasuke gets a better fight, looking more dominant and showing more of his growth against an actual opponent instead of a dying Snake Man. The Leaf Team is made up of characters who need the time to shine, looking at you, Shino, and more intrigue with regards to Toby being Madara, the leader of the Akatsuki confronting Jiraiya, and that sweet closing moments between Jiraiya and Tsunade. Most of this arc was Sasuke versus Deidara, but still pretty good arc. I'll give it a B plus as a final grade. I suppose what really brings it down for me is because I was hoping for maybe a little bit more from Deidara within the story, and of course, the chemistry with Team Hebi still irks me. Fuck you, Karin. But what did you think of this arc? Let me know down in the comments what you think. Be sure to like this video if I entertained you in any way, shape, or form. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Next time, the arc is all about Jiraiya, and I may or may not cry. Chances are, I'll cry like a little baby. So until then, I've been your world champion, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.
I don't need you. Better things are coming on the way.